There's another P1 who said, I heard you all talking about this show, White Lotus, a couple of times on your show. Checked it out for myself. I have to tell you, I thought it was just okay, but then I got stoned, and I loved it.
Well,
so he says, listen, mention on the air, if you're going to recommend this show, have some edibles ready, have something ready to go. Get stoned and watch this show.
It would be interesting to see. Clearly, the technology is there. If these people who run HBO or Netflix can see how their programs do in legal weed states versus non-legal weed states.
I bet they can see that. Yeah, they would, they would know that. That's it, because
like some shows just have reputations as being like a stoner
show. That's right. That I wouldn't call that show a stoner show, but there are some drugs involved in that show.
Oh, absolutely.
One of the characters.
Very much so.
It's
not a stoner show, though.
Right.
I wouldn't call it that.
No.
But he says...
Well, but you are one.
That's not true. I want that on the record. I want that on the...
You've never said no.
And listen, you won't...
All right. Okay, that's right. Okay, fair.
I had a football coach. Mm-hmm. My first ever football coach. And he said, and I remember it like it happened yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
We're just gathered around. We got to take a knee into practice.
Yep.
Cold day in the fall. And he said, when they put that stick of marijuana in your face, you tell them go to hell. And I have every day since.
Is that right? Is that true?
Yeah.
You said that?
Yeah.
Well, the problem is
you're...
they're not sticking the marijuana in your face really anymore. Now it's coming in brownie form, and you can't say no.
These edibles.
They made it delicious.
The things they're doing with... Look, recently somebody handed me a chocolate-covered pretzel and said, eat it. I just ate it.
Yeah.
That's what I do. My coach said one day, we took a knee, he said, if anybody offers you something chocolate-covered, you say, hell yeah, and you eat it. And you don't turn around. You know, that's just it. That's how
I'm
you
really glad you may or may not have taken this edible at the beach because it's really opened up to see who's doing drugs in my friend group.
Oh, really?
Hey, tell him I know a guy. You too?
What?
Yeah.
They're coming to you and saying that?
Tell him I know a guy if he needs anything.
If he likes gummies.
Somebody was telling me that. Now, I don't know anything about marijuana, okay? I just know this. I've never paid for it.
There you go.
I know.
That's accurate.
Somebody gave me an edible to take it, and it really relaxed me. I'll just say that. And somebody was saying, well, they have different strains that'll make you relaxed, sleepy. Or charged up. They can do it that way, too.
I think we've kind of talked about this before, but now there's a strain for every almost ailment.
Yeah.
Can't sleep here. This one.
Yeah, I didn't know.
Oh, you want to be amped up to work out? Have this one.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah.
Another P1 sent me an article saying working out high is absolutely the way to go, which I've heard.
We've taken calls on that before, too. People seem to like that.
This is Chris Demm's high school football coach.
Marijuana is the flame. Heroin is the fuse. LSD is the bomb. So don't you try to equate liquor with marijuana, mister. Not with me. You may sell that jazz to another pothead, but not to somebody who spends most of their time holding some sick kid's head while he vomits and retches sitting on a curbstone at 4 o'clock in the morning. And when his knees get enough starch back in him so he can stand up and empty his pockets, you can bet he'll turn out a stick or two of marijuana. And you can double your money. He'll be holding a sugar cube or a cap or two. So don't you con me with your mind expansion slob. I deal with kids every day. I try to clean up the mess that people like you make out of them. I'm the expert here. You're not.
Yeah. Get out there.
Now let's go beat boys home.
They did.
They terrified us, by the way. Boys home.
Home
for wayward boys.
Oh, yeah.
They never had matching uniforms. Beat the hell out of them.
And those kids were tough. They had seen some stuff.
They'd seen things.
Yeah.
Their parents had sent them away.
Yeah.
I played for J&S Fashion. You think we scared anybody? You think we scared anybody? J&S Fashion?
We did beat Goochland in my quarterbacking debut.
Well, that's pretty good.
That was pretty good.
That's not bad. I mentioned last week I lost my keys to the Acura keys. I have a 1998 Ac. What were on the key ring were my Acura keys, my prized Boston Red Sox keychain, which I really need. It's playoff time.
Yeah.
My key to the office here at the radio station, my little fob to get me into the radio station, house key, all sorts of, probably 5 keys I lost. I tried to look for it for a week, and they're gone. Yeah. They're just entirely gone.
It was like a glimpse into your future watching you wander the office going, have you seen my keys? Have you seen my keys?
I was.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken, correct me if I'm wrong, but both you blame your wife and she blames you.
Yes.
For the loss of the keys.
So already there's a little bit of a coolness over the issue. we were going off on a vacation, and we were in a hurry, and I was doing all sorts of stuff with luggage and everything, and I thought my keys were in the van, and she said, clean out the middle of that van. And I said, won't you do it? And she said, fine, I will.
I'm stoned.
And she cleaned it out, and I, 3 days later, was like, well, where are my keys? And she said, I never saw any keys. And I said, well, check your purse. She goes, you check my purse. And I did, and there were no keys. And then I checked my attaché. I checked the couch cushions. I've checked here. I mean, all over the place.
You've checked all the bags that you took to the beach, all the beach umbrellas and chairs.
You called the big box stores that you went to.
I did.
And if you dropped them somewhere.
Yeah, because I just didn't know. And I cannot find them. So finally I gave up. And I said, all right, I'm making some copies of keys, and I'm just putting the set back together again. And I've got the radio station key is on order now, and the fob I got, and all that kind of stuff. Well, over the weekend, I went to make a copy of the Acura key and my house key. And so my wife said, go to the Walmart kiosk. It's the cheapest and easiest. You just go up to it and, put the key in there and do it. I said, I will not. I don't know what I'm doing. There's already, there's a real.
Oh, yeah.
And I said, I'll go to Home Depot or Lowe's and get it done. Because I wanted somebody to do it for me. I felt like the
yeah. You don't like those key machines.
Right. Well, I just wasn't sure that I could use them. I wasn't. I wanted somebody to do it. So I got to the hardware store and went to the key center. And first I did the Acura. I said, let's get the Acura out of the way. And she looked at it. I was like, oh, man, I don't know.
That's hot.
Yeah. Yeah. She wasn't sure, this and that. And so she finally.
Is the demolition derby in town again?
But she did it. Okay, and it worked out really well. But
does it look like the old Acura key of old?
Yeah, it's very similar.
Does it have the Acura logo?
No, but plastic around the handle part. Well, I wanted that for sure. So then I got to the house key, and I had just grabbed that off my wife's little ledge where she keeps her keys. And so she made a couple of copies of the house key. When I got home, I tested at the door. It didn't work. And I went over to my wife. I was like, God darn. Home Depot, they didn't cut this key right. I tried both of them. It didn't work. Oh. And she says, well, I told you. Just go to the Walmart. So, all right. So the next day, I get up, make a special trip, take the same key from her ledge. I go to Walmart, do the bzz, cut the keys and all that.
You do it yourself or they do it for you?
Did it myself. It's a walk-up thing.
Oh, that's right. It's Walmart.
Yeah. Actually, I asked a woman where the Walmart key cutter was, and she was singing. She worked there at Walmart, and she was like, "Oh Lord!" And I said,
"Gospel or spiritual?"
And I said,
"Please take me now away from this dead end job at this Walmart. If you see fit, I'll drop dead right here." Hello, where's the key?
You know her.
Yeah.
I walked up to her, and she kept on singing. Like, she held her hand, her finger up, was like, oh, Lord.
I hate my life and this blue vest. Yeah.
Did you Kelly, throw around the word kiosk?
I did. I said, do you have a key-making kiosk? She's like, oh, it's over on aisle 4. I mean, she never stopped singing. She just, like, pointed at it. Uh-huh. So I go and I make 3 more copies because the third one's free. So now I have 5 house keys plus my wife's original in my pocket. And so I go, get home, test it, didn't work. All 3 doors. And I said, I told you, darn Walmart kiosk didn't work either. She goes, where'd you get the key? And I said, I got it from your
key ledge.
She goes, that's my office key. That's not our house key. And I said, what? And she goes, just take a key and go copy it. And I said, what do you still have an office key for? She goes, I had it in my purse. I just laid it up there for next time I'm over there. I'm going to give it back to them. And I was like, oh, I had no idea. And then she said, maybe our old house key. It's one or the other. She says, could be the old house key. I just found that the other day. So now I have 5 keys. 6 keys. That open nothing of any relevance to me whatsoever. Exactly. So now she's given me the key.
You going to stop today?
Yes.
Walmart.
To Walmart. Yes.
Hey, what happened to the singing lady?
She got raptured.
Yeah. It's bizarre. She was there 1 minute, then it was just her vest. And it was
like 5 people used the word kiosk in a half an hour span. Apparently that was all it needed.
That's all it took.
She just levitated up on out of there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hope I get to see her again because I'm going to stop at that same Walmart on the way home today and make more copies. So I'm out $12 and I've got 6 keys. Because now I can't go back to Home Depot or a Walmart and say, this didn't work. It did work.
Yeah.
It did work.
You
Yeah.
need an exact copy.
Yeah, and boy, she was so mad. Like her head was about to explode. I said, well, who keeps a copy of a key we don't need on their ledge? She goes, I was getting to it. How dare you?
Those keys might lead to the divorce. That's a key issue because you do
I'm concerned.
secretly blame her.
Yes, I do.
There's no doubt.
Yes, I do.
Have you gone online and gotten a new Red Sox keychain?
I bought a Tar Heels at the Home Depot. And I said, I got myself a keychain. And she goes, we've got 100 keychains you're going to use. And I've left it in the office because I don't want Chris Demm to see it. I've also put a little, a little baby blue, like little bracelet thing on it so I can hang it on my ledge. And it's real girly looking. Let me just say that. It's very feminine.
Like a little hair scrunchie?
I was gonna say it looks like a.
It's designed to hang around your wrist.
Yeah.
You know, it's a little.
Those things.
Yeah. I bought one.
Like RAs and the people at Office Depot use.
Yes.
When I bought to the toner.
When I bought it, I thought, Chris Demm can never see this.
No.
He can never see me holding these keys.
What has happened to you?
So I left them in the office. But they match the keychain.
Yeah.
They're baby blue. And so I'll show them to you in a bit here.
Sad.
Hey, it really is sad.
Rapture me now.
Take me away. I hate my life.